Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, CC Auto Parts and Service, Essity, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.
Good morning, everyone. Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick on a chilly 12th Region Tournament opening day for this baseball tournament, which is being hosted at Boyle County High School for the first time in 9 years, since 2016. And, Rick, this is our 14th year doing high school baseball and softball, 13th year doing full-time seasons. And this is by far the coldest region tournament that we've ever done. And I remember there was one at Rockcastle County a couple of years ago, maybe 2017, when Boyle County won the first of two in a row, where it was 90 degrees and we were melting out there.
Oh, yeah.
And now you fast forward, it's 59 degrees. There's a sturdy wind blowing as well, straight in our face. Yep. There are people wrapped up in toboggans and blankets and gloves and jackets and long sleeves.
Gloves,
I've got my gloves on.
He's got gloves on. He's got shorts on.
You've got long sleeves and a jacket on. I mean, this is probably the most uncomfortable in terms of temperature-wise feeling 12th region tournament we've ever done before.
If that wind would stop blowing, it would be really comfortable out here. But that's kind of still almost a winter-type wind. It's got a bite through it.
It's Boyle County and Wayne County. These two teams met up just 15 days ago, a game that Boyle County won 5-2, but this is completely different. Yep. Wayne County throwing out their ace, Parker Smith, on the mound tonight, or I guess this morning, against Caden Patterson, the Boyle County ace. Should be a pitcher's duel, should be a good one between these two teams. We'll give the starting lineups coming up in 3 minutes on your home for a Boyle County Region Baseball, Z105.
This Memorial Day, the Hometown Radio Network honors and remembers the brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their country. Their courage, sacrifice, and selflessness will never be forgotten. Today, we stand united in gratitude for their unwavering dedication to preserving our freedom and protecting our way of life. Let us also express our heartfelt appreciation to the families of these fallen heroes, whose strength and resilience inspire us all. May we always honor their memory.
Are you considering starting a business or expanding your existing business? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Ricky Peterson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at the Danville Main Street office. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-236-9822. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Whether you're looking for affordable lunch specials with coworkers or in the mood for a delicious dinner with family and friends, your Danville Applebee's offers dining options you'll love. For delivery, call 859-936-7400. That's 936-7400 for a list of delivery options. Try the new and improved takeout car side to go. Simply order online, schedule your pickup time, and get it in a designated to-go spaces. Always eating good in the neighborhood. You'll enjoy Applebee's on the Danville Bypass.
The Hometown Radio Network Sports broadcast schedule. Region tournament time in high school baseball and softball, and the Hometown Radio Network will make the trip to Southwestern tonight as Boyle County takes on Mercer County. It's a 6:30 first pitch. We'll have it live on Z105 WRNZ FM between the Mercer County Lady Titans and the Boyle County Lady Rebels. Again, we'll have that game tonight, 6:30 on Z105 and HometownLive.net, live from Southwestern High School.
Now open in Stanford, Blackberry Hills, Vendor's Barn with lots of antiques, collectibles, jewelry, and so much more. They have everything from A to Z. Call them 606-661-0234. Go online to blackberryhillsvendorsbarn.com. Open 7 days a week.
All aboard the Dollywood Express. We're on our way to celebrate 40 years of unforgettable memories. Just ahead, 500,000 blooms, flower sculptures, fresh flavors, live music, and world-class rides. Next stop is Dollywood's Flower and Food Festival, April 18th through June 8th. Enjoy free parking, discounts on dining, shopping, and more with a Gold Season Pass. Here we go.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rink. We are set up behind home plate at our typical spot when we call games here at Boyle County High School for the opening day of the 12th Region Baseball Tournament, the first of two games we'll have here on the Hometown Radio Network. Today, we'll be traveling down south to Southwestern, where we'll have Boyle County and Mercer County softball a little bit later on this evening. That's a 6:30 scheduled first pitch, but baseball comes first, and it's Boyle County versus Wayne County. Let's start off with the visiting Wayne County Cardinals, who come in with a 13-15 record, and with their Linda Wilson Realty starting lineups, here's Radio Rick.
All right, Joe, leading off number 2, Gage Gregory, short. Batting second, number 5, Palmer Smith in right. Batting third, number 28, Parker Smith on the bump. Batting cleanup, number 31, Gentry Keith at second base. Batting fifth, number 14, Caleb Sargent in center field. Batting sixth, number 3, Riley Jones, he in left field. Batting seventh, number 9, Connor Hinkle at first base. Batting eighth, number 1, Cooper Stockton at third base. And batting ninth, number 17, Micah Burchett. He's doing the DHing.
There you go.
Got a catcher somewhere, too.
Yeah, catcher is Nate Criswell for Wayne County.
Criswell.
This morning. For Boyle County, they line up defensively first. They are the home team, just courtesy of being the district winner, first of all, and then the top team of the bracket from this point on will be the home team here at the 12th Region Tournament. They line up like this defensively. Colin Wise in left, Austin Bodner in center, Logan Perry is in right, Ethan Milburn at third base, Kyler Klotch is at short, Cole Jarnigan's at second base, Owen Wheeler's at first base, Carson Rowe behind home plate. On the mound is the sophomore star Caden Patterson, who again is Boyle County's number 1. This is his 13th game. 11 of those have been starts, 59 2/3, 38 hits, 21 runs, only 7 of those earned. 27 walks, 77 strikeouts, an 8-1 record, a 0.82 ERA. When these two teams met up 2 weeks ago, Caden did not throw a single pitch against Wayne County, did not appear in that game. So Wayne County has yet to see Caden Patterson this year. And the first pitch breaking ball is lifted towards shallow center field on a windy Memorial Day. Out is Kyler Klotch, who makes the catch in shallow center for out number 1. 10:28 is the first pitch time, and 59 degrees and feels colder than that with that wind blowing and swirling all over the place. That flag in dead center field, the American flag, is I can't pick which direction it wants to wave.
Was right to left.
It blows,
Now it's
kind of blows in
swirling
from
around.
center. Yeah, the wind could play some tricks today.
Nice
First pitch
breaking
fastball to Palmer Smith is right in there. No balls and 1 strike. Gregory Smith and Smith. That's Palmer Smith followed by Parker Smith in the 2 and 3 hole for Wayne County this morning. The no ball, 1 strike pitch. Fastball is over the outside corner. Maybe a breaking ball called strike. It's 0-2. Wish we had a little radar gun here. We got one
Here,
next
I'll
to
push
it.
this.
There you go. Push that button there. No balls and 2 strikes. Wayne County at 13-15. Boyle County at 25-8. The 0-2. There's a breaking ball swung on and missed by Palmer Smith. So 4 pitches and 2 outs for Boyle County defensively. 2 up and 2 down. And here comes Parker Smith. Wayne County in their red tops, outlined in white are the letters, which are filled in with that same red color with Wayne across the chest. Same exact design on the front and back with the numbers, the white outline with the red background. First pitch to Parker Smith is in there, called strike. It's 0-1. Gray pants for Wayne County. For Boyle County, they're home whites. They're standard home whites. We see them wear here at Rebel Field. The black hats, the gold B across the front of those hats. And fastball is over the outside corner, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes.
A good pullback from Rowe, too. That was a little bit outside. He pulled it back real quick. Framed it well.
White tops with Rebels in cursive across the chest and black font numbers on the front and back as well. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Patterson K's 2, and he gets through the first inning on 8 pitches. We're through the top half of the first. Boyle County holds Wayne County scoreless. The Rebels are coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Scoreless top half of the first. Caden Patterson strikes out 2, and now the Rebel Bats will try to get to work against Wayne County, who lines up defensively like this. Riley Jones is in left field. Caleb Sargent is in center field. Palmer Smith is in right. Cooper Stockton at third base. Shortstop manned by Gage Gregory. Gentry Keith is at second base. Connor Hinkle has first. Behind home plate is the freshman Nate Criswell, who was not hitting, but is catching this morning for Wayne County. And on the mound is the ace of the Wayne County staff, Parker Smith, a senior who is very good. 54 1/3 innings pitched, 29 hits, 25 runs, 19 earned, 33 walks. Get this, Rick, one of the tops in the state, 91 strikeouts in 54 1/3 innings. He's top 10 in the state.
Wow.
In strikeouts this year, a 2.45 ERA. If Wayne County has it their way, Parker Smith will cross the 1,000 pitch mark on the season in this morning's game. He's thrown 922 of them, and if he crosses that 1,000 pitch mark, he's probably pitching pretty deep into this game and pitching pretty well on top of that. Will County 1, 2, and 3 due up in the bottom half of the first. Kyler Klotch, Austin Bodner, and Logan Perry. 4, 5, and 6, Ethan Milburn, Caleb Branham, Owen Wheeler. 7, 8, and 9, Carson Rowe, Cole Jarnigan, and Colin Wise. The 12th Region Coach of the Year, Adam Blair, just named the 12th Region Coach of the Year yesterday as the Kentucky High School Baseball Coaches Association voted him the Coach of the Year. Trots around the hitter's circle and has a word with Wayne County head coach Josh Bartley and will take his place in the third base coach's box. There's no box painted on either side, on the first base or third base side. So where the third base coach's box would be is where Adam Blair stands. Kyler Klotch, the 45th District Player of the Year, bends his knees and gets comfortable in the right-hand box. First pitch fastball is off of the glove of Nate Criswell behind home plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Klotch, Bodner, and Perry, 1, 2, and 3. Of course, Klotch at 427 on the year. Boyle County's leading hitter, just a sophomore. 4 home runs and 18 driven in for Boyle County's leadoff hitter. 1 ball and no strikes on its way. Fastball is over the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
Nice crowd by Wayne County here and a big crowd by Boyle. Look over in right field and center field. They're all lined up out there, too, on the other side of the fence.
1 ball and 1 strike as Klotch waves that bat, and the 1-1 from Parker Smith. Breaking ball almost hit Klotch and then almost tipped the inside corner as well, but it is a tad inside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Will County 25-8. Of course, that 16-game win streak in the middle of the season. 2-1 hammered up the middle on a couple of bounces. A C&I ground ball single for Kyler Klotch, who has wheels. He stands at first base. He's about as good a leadoff hitter as you can find. He'll get on base any way he can. And it's a leadoff single for Klotch. He stands at first base. Austin Bodner will dig in.
Watching Smith warm up, the catcher, he got 5 balls got by him warming up. So I don't know if he's having trouble with that ball's moving or what it is, but keep an eye on that.
Yeah, Klotch gets a big lead off of first base. Mentioned he's got wheels on the season. 18 stolen bases, 18 for 22. First pitch to Bowden, a breaking ball is outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Catcher tried to bring that back in real quick.
First to 4 here at Boyle County High School in this Memorial Day start to the 12th Region Baseball Tournament. Klotch looks like he wants to go. Takes a couple of steps off. He does not. That one's high and inside to Bodner. And quickly 2 balls and no strikes. Bodner will play football next year at Thomas More. And finishing off his baseball career as well as a very talented baseball player. 344, had the top 2 averages in Boyle County's order, hitting 1-2. The 2-0 to Bodner.
He looked like he was going. He broke and came back.
Fastball's in there, 2 balls and 1 strike. You got 4 games today. The winner of today's game will get the semifinal action tomorrow. The winner of the Somerset East Jessamine. There goes Klotch. Bodner hits that one a mile high in shallow center field. Breaking in is Caleb Sargent. Battles the wind, makes the catch, and Klotch retreats back to first base for out number 1. So Bodner's retired in the fly ball to center. 1 gone. Here's Logan Perry.
The right fielder, number 6, Logan Perry.
Perry, 276, no home runs, 23 driven in for the Rebels. He is second on Boyle County's team and runs batted in. And he digs in that left-handed box with a little Red Hot Chili Peppers playing in the background for him as his music to dig in. Klotch off of first. First
There
pitch to Boder. There goes Claunch. Fastball is low. Thrown on second base is way late. A feet-first slide by Kyler Claunch. Stolen base number 19 of the season for Kyler, and it's a CC Auto Parts stolen base as well for Kyler Claunch.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service, Louisville Road. Get your car running like Kyler Claunch at CC Auto Parts and Service.
So Claunch stands at second base. We'll see if Logan Perry, who has delivered game after game for the Rebels, can do it again. The 1-0 check swing and a breaking ball. That's right down the middle. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Logan.
It's been hard to lay off of. That was right down the middle.
Ethan Milburn waits on deck. Wayne County went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Boyle County has Claunch at second base with 1 out in the bottom half. The 1-1 to Perry has popped up left-hand side and way out of play over top of the Wayne County fan section. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And went right off his fist.
45th district champion Boyle County won their 4th straight district championship, beating Lincoln County 16-6 last Wednesday in a game played at Center College. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, little bit low, 2-2. Good spot by Parker Smith, but
good pitch.
Good eye by Logan Perry. 2-2 the count. You got all kinds of fans, Rick, you mentioned in right field and right center, brought their lawn chairs. They may be a little bit better served sitting there with that wind blowing at their back instead of in their face. The 2-2 with Claunch, a hefty lead off a second. That breaking ball's outside, ball 3. I was looking at some of Logan Perry's numbers last Wednesday after the district championship game. He's a guy, it seems like every time we're here calling a game, Rick, he comes up big. A .667 on-base percentage in games that the radio station is doing for Logan Perry.
What a stat.
3 balls and 2 strikes. That one's low and inside, ball 4.
See,
and Claunch takes off for third.
Criswell
couldn't dig it out of the dirt. And Logan Perry increases that on-base percentage. He takes first base in the walk. And a wild pitch or pass ball, however you want to score that one, moves Kyler Claunch to third base. Runners in the corners. And 1 out for the Rebels. And here comes Ethan Milburn.
I just mentioned that, Joe, that he had trouble catching, and he hit right there, and Claunch heads up, took off.
Boyle County, West Jessamine, Somerset, and Southwestern, the district champions coming in the 12th region tournament. District runners-up, Lincoln County, East Jessamine, Pulaski County, and Wayne County. First pitch to Milburn, swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Milburn way out in front of it. No balls and 1 strike.
Look how shallow the center fielder's playing. That's very shallow.
He's more than halfway in towards the infield dirt. Wind calms down a little bit there in center field. Runners in the corners and 1 out, bottom half of the first. It's Milburn.
Here goes.
Yeah, Perry takes off. Fastball is high, and there's not even a throw. CC Auto Parts stolen base for Logan Perry. So the Rebels, who are very aggressive on the base paths, have stolen 2 bases already here in the bottom half of the first, and 2 in scoring position with just 1 out.
That stolen base run by CC Auto Parts and Service on Louisville Road. Get your car running like Logan Perry at CC Auto Parts and Service.
1-1 to Milburn. Shot foul, left-hand side, and bounces off the netting there in front of Wayne County's dugout. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ethan Milburn. It's crazy to think about. There's 4 games today. There are scheduled 2 games tomorrow. And then the championship game will be played Wednesday. Of course, all that's weather permitting. Tomorrow doesn't look like the most promising day of weather. But you look at the teams that have qualified for the 12th region tournament, more than half of them have losing records. The 1-2 inside almost hit Milburn. Backs out of the way. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. There are only 3 teams that made the region tournament this year with winning records coming in. Boyle County at 25-8. Pulaski County at 19-10 or something like that, and East Jessamine with a winning record as well. The other 5 that made it with records under 500. 2-2 swing and a miss. Boy, Smith ramped up a fastball by Milburn for out number 2.
Little outside, he went for it.
And the 2-out batter is Caleb Branham.
The designated hitter, number 8, Caleb Branham.
Branham drove in a couple of runs in the district championship win over Lincoln County last Wednesday. He's easy to spot when he digs in that left-hand box. Swings a bright red bat that clashes against the Rebel colors. First pitch to Branham, swing and a miss and a breaking ball. It's 0-1. Winner of the 12th region tournament will play the 16th region tournament winner on Thursday, June 5th. So a week from this Thursday at Kentucky Proud Park in the first round of the state tournament. 0-1 to Branham. Check swing and a breaking ball. Yep, went around. It's no balls and 2 strikes, and now Branham's in a hole. And we talked about Parker Smith. He is a big-time strikeout pitcher, just like his counterpart, Caden Patterson, for Boyle County, and 1 strike away from getting out of a big jam here in the bottom of the first. The 0-2 fastball, he got it by him. Back-to-back Ks. Boyle County gets 2 on. They leave 2 on. No runs, 1 hit, No errors, 2 left on base. We're through 1. It's Wayne County nothing, Boyle County nothing on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard after 1 on Z105.
Hello, I'm Angela Frisbee at Farmers National Bank. We are excited to support students as they excel in the classroom, play in the band, act in the school play, and as they compete in sports. We wish our students a great school year. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Hi, JB here. Join me this Thursday as I broadcast live on Z105 from Danville Bike and Footwear. Your chance to win a bike valued at over $600, plus amusement park tickets. There's great door prizes throughout the day, plus free burgers, hot dogs, and Pepsi products. See you Thursday, 3 to 6 p.m. from Danville Bike and Footwear on Z105.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet covers, cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Top half of the second, Wayne County went down 1, 2, and 3 in the top half of the first. They'll send up 4, 5, and 6 in this top half of the second frame. Gentry, Keith, Caleb Sargent, and Riley Jones against Caden Patterson. I misspoke to end the top half of the first. I said he got through that in 8 pitches. It was actually 7 pitches, so 1 pitch better.
Come on, Joe. Get in your game here.
It's going to be a long day for me if I can't get that right early on. Here's Gentry Keith. Where's number 31? Plays second base for Wayne County. A 317 hitter, no home runs, 19 driven in. Caden Patterson shakes his head yes, kicks and delivers a fastball that's lifted foul. Right-hand side out of play. No balls and 1 strike. This Wayne County team at 13 and 15, though it's not been an offensive issue for them. They actually hit about 5-6 points better than Boyle County does offensively this year. No balls and 1 strike to Keith.
Breaking ball.
Yeah, nice breaking ball. It's a little bit high, and it's swung out and missed by Keith. No balls and 2 strikes. Last time Boyle County hosted the region tournament back in 2016 when the Rebels were champions of the 45th district. No balls and 2 strikes to Keith. Fastball swung on and missed. 3 straight strikeouts for Caden Patterson. 1 up and 1 down. He is mowing through Cardinal hitters so far, and the 1-out batter is Caleb Sargent. But you go back to 2016. I remember calling that game, Rick. It was Danville and Boyle County were the 2 45th district entries into the 12th region tournament. 2016 was a warm day. Boyle County played Wayne County that day in 2016. First pitch to Caleb Sargent. Bunt shown, pulls it back, called strike. It's 0-1. Wayne County beat Boyle County 8-7 on that day back in 2016, the last time the Rebels hosted the region tournament. Of course, Boyle County hoping this score is today does not reflect that 2016 score, the last region tournament. Another breaking ball from Patterson. Another called strike. It's 0-2. At this point, if I'm Wayne County, I'm going up there, I'm shutting my eyes, and I'm swinging because Caden Patterson is not throwing balls outside the strike zone right now. No balls and 2 strikes. Patterson side saddles the mound, turns, kicks, delivers. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Keith is down on strikes. 6 pitches, 6 strikes, and 4 straight strikeouts for Caden Patterson. And the 2-out batter is Riley Jones. When we talk about Wayne County offensively, and, well, if they're 13 and 15, they're hitting better than Boyle County is as a team. What is it that's caused their record to be 2 games under 500 and Boyle County to be 17 games over 500? And pitching is the big difference between the two. Fastball is low and outside, ball 1. That is just, I'm sorry, that's the first ball that Patterson has thrown the entire game, and it came on pitch number 14. I was going to say the first ball this inning, but the first ball is thrown the entire game. 1-0 on its way. That one's outside, 2-0. And Wayne County's ERA is not horrible. Team ERA of 3.93, so they're giving up less than 4 runs per game as a team is not bad.
Another thing to look up is how many errors do they have as a team. That can
certainly contribute. That's right.
Yeah.
2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. Boyle County's team ERA at 1.81, one of the leaders in the state in ERA is Boyle County, and certainly one of the best in the state in Caden Patterson, who will cross the 1,000 pitch mark more than likely today as well. 2-1, chopped foul, back behind him. Bounces off the net in front of Wayne County's fans. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
4 umpires. I don't know if you mentioned that or not.
And 1 behind home plate, 1 on each base. At 3 in the district tournament, you get 4 for region, and I can't remember state-wise if they have 6, 1 on each line or not. Been a while since we called a state baseball game. 2-2. Fastball fouled off. I guess it hasn't been a real long time, 2022, but with the run that we had where Boyle County won 17 and 18, Danville won 21 and 22. You had Mercer County win three straight as well. Felt like we just would go ahead and like mark off that first week of June. We're going to be in Lexington College State baseball games on the Hometown Radio Network. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Patterson's breaking ball is over the inside corner. Called strike 3. It's 5 straight strikeouts for Caden Patterson. We're through 1.5. The Rebels nothing. The Cardinals nothing. And the 12th Region Baseball quarterfinals on Z105.
Lee's Famous Recipe's been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's Famous Recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South 4th.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Caden Patterson's pitching well, 5 consecutive strikeouts. We head to the bottom half of the second, and Wayne County will get Parker Smith back on top of the mound and go through Owen Wheeler, Carson Rowe, and Cole Jarnigan, 6, 7, and 8 in the Rebel 9. In the first of 4 from Boyle County High School today. They've got 2, I guess, kind of an early morning game, which is this one, early afternoon game, late afternoon game, then an evening game later on tonight. Same thing down in Southwestern, where we'll head a little bit later on today and bring you Boyle County and Mercer County softball action. So we hope you join us later on tonight. 6:30 first pitch between those 2 teams. We'll have that game on Z105 as well. First pitch to Owen Wheeler will be breaking ball over the outside corner. 0-1 to the Rebel first baseman, who wears number 1. Owen Wheeler, very talented basketball player as well, multi-sport athlete. Parker Smith comes at the belt, will kick and deliver the breaking ball. That's a little bit high and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
These outfitters must really feel like they can go back on the ball. Center field, again, way in. Left field is kind of in. Right field's playing fairly shallow.
1-1. Check swing by Wheeler in the dirt. Did he go around? They will appeal. Have to check third base. Third base umpire, he says no. 2-1. Wheeler's a left-handed hitter, and I think just by default, the home plate umpire, looks down at the first base umpire. Most hitters are right-handed, but with Wheeler being left-handed, you got to appeal down the third base line. 2 balls and 1 strike to Owen Wheeler. Fastball chopped towards second base. Keith is over. Pretty easy hop, and will sidearm to first base in time. For out number 1, Wheeler's down in a 4-3 ground down. That's 3 straight set down now by Parker Smith, and the 1-out batter's Carson Rowe.
Almost got a little lax on that throw. Beat him by a step.
Starting to get some sunshine breaking through the clouds here, which I would not mind at all. Get that wind to die down. No, it wouldn't make me mad at all.
Sammy Shorts.
Get the wind to die down and get some sunshine in here.
At least you got a wind block with your legs.
Here's Carson Rowe, Boyle County catcher. Breaking ball hit towards center field. Looking up in that Boyle County sky is Caleb Sargent and finds the baseball, squeezes it in his glove for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. 2 fairly easy outs as well for Parker Smith, and the 2-out batter is Cole Jarnigan.
Well, he was just about played perfectly right there. He didn't have to take a step or 2 in. He was right there to catch it.
It's 300 to dead right with the elevated fence here at Boyle County. 365 to dead center. 310 to straightaway left. Pitch number 28 from Parker Smith. It's it's the breaking ball that Jarnigan swung through and missed. Ball in the dirt. No balls and 1 strike. 2 teams played back on May the 10th, 16 days ago, when Boyle County beat Wayne County 5-2. Their only head-to-head matchup this year. 0-1 to Jarnigan. Breaking ball is in there, and a beauty from Parker Smith. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Boyle got 6 innings from Blaine Kinney, who's not even starting in tonight or this morning's game. I'm so used to saying tonight. Got to break that habit today. The 0-2. High on the outside with a fastball. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6 innings from Blaine Kinney. Logan Perry came in from right field to finish off that final inning against Wayne County, who had more runs that game than they had hits. They had 2 runs on just 1 hit against Boyle County back on May the 10th. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jarnigan sees a breaking ball that misses
inside.
a little bit high and inside.
Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes. That Boyle County win that day would be their 15th win in a row. They played Wayne County and Nelson County 2 games on a Saturday, won them both to extend the win streak to 15 games. 2-2 breaking ball, check swing, and foul tipped into the mitten and bounces out of the mid of Criswell, who can't find the baseball as it rolls down the third baseline. Count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. But 2 days later, Boyle County would beat East Jessamine for their 16th win in a row before that win streak would be halted at 16 when they lost to Campbellsville 2 days after that East Jessamine win. 2-2 to Jarnigan. Fastball misses way high and outside. Full count 3-2. Wayne County went into that game against Boyle County feeling pretty good about themselves. They had won 5 straight before they lost to Boyle, and that loss kind of sent their end of their season spiraling downward. Breaking ball over top of Jarnigan's head. It's a walk, and Jarnigan takes first base. On a 2-out walk, he'll trot down to first, and that'll bring up 9-hole hitter Colin Wise. Second walk of the game by Parker Smith. He walked Logan Perry back in the first. Now walks Cole Jarnigan with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. Speed-wise, Cole Jarnigan, 6 stolen bases and 8 attempts this year.
I think so.
Rebels have already stolen 2 bases. Jarnigan goes.
Wow,
First pitch, fastball right
jump.
down the middle. Jarnigan got a massive jump, and the ball popped out of Criswell's catcher's mitt. So it's the 3rd CC Auto Parts stolen base for the Rebels early on in this game as Jarnigan pilfers second base.
That stolen base is run by CC Auto Parts and Service on Louisville Road. Get your car running just like Cole Jarnigan at CC Auto Parts and Service.
0-1 low. Good stop. Jarnigan takes off for third. Late break, but he's head first in there at third base. Low in the dirt, and that one was a breaking ball that made it about 58.5 feet from the 60 feet 6 inches on the pitcher's mound and kind of ate Criswell up. That's a wild pitch on Parker Smith, and Jarnigan moves up to third base. But, Rick, I think you're right. There's some issues there behind home plate for Wayne County early on in this game. 1-1. That one's low. Good stop there by Criswell. That one would have chased Jarnigan home. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
He got the gate down right there and then got his gut down to knock it down, keep it in front of him.
2 balls and 1 strike to Colin Wise. Fastball, swing and a miss. Good hefty hack. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scoreboard says 3-1, but it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. That first pitch that Smith threw the at-bat that Jarnigan stole second on was a fastball right down the pipe.
Now they adjusted. They heard you.
Glad they're listening to us up there. Count even 2-2 to Wise. Fastball's way high.
I think he tried to put a little extra on that one.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the order lurks. This is the guy that if you're Parker Smith, you want to go after. You certainly don't want to face Kyler Klonch, who stands in that turf on deck circle and gets warmed up. The 3-2 to Wise. Fastball, swing and a miss. He blew it by him. Strikeout number 3 for Parker Smith. The Rebels have made it through 2 innings. They have left 3 guys on base already through 2. It's 0-0 in the 12th region quarterfinals between Wayne County and Boyle County. Back with a third on Z105.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors, since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Top half of the third, Caden Patterson has seen 6 Wayne County hitters. He has struck out 5 of them and induced a pop-up on the one he did not strike out. 7, 8, and 9 in the top half of the third. That's Connor Hinkle, Cooper Stockton, and Micah Burchett in a scoreless game in the top of the third. The first of 4, a quad of games here at Boyle County High School. They schedule 4 games today, 2 games tomorrow, 1 game Wednesday. It's a little bit different in softball, where they play 4 today, 2 tomorrow, and then 1 Thursday. They have Wednesday off in softball. So if one of our area teams makes that softball championship game. We'll be able to, have baseball championship, hopefully, assuming the Rebels move on to the championship game. They got some tough games to go through first, but just looking at the future, you'd have baseball championship, hopefully Wednesday, and softball championship, hopefully on Thursday. But Rebels have got to take care of Wayne County first, and then a game tomorrow, and the Cardinals are putting up a valiant fight. First pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes. Wayne County led by Josh Bartley, who's in his 9th year as Wayne County coach. 140 wins, 123 losses in his 9 years as Wayne County head coach. 1-0 is low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Believe it or not, Rick, 9 years as the Wayne County head coach. Coach Bartley is the 2nd longest tenured head coach in the 12th region.
Really?
Only behind Phil Grundy, who has been at Somerset forever. I don't know how many years it's been, but it's been forever. The 2-0 fastball is a tad low, 3-0 to Connor Hinkle.
Do they have a song about him, Grundy County Auction?
I think that is about him.
Yeah.
He'll be here actually playing in the very next game, the Briar Jumpers will. 3-0 is outside, ball 4. Yeah, so Caden Patterson could not miss the strike zone the first 5 hitters. He worked the 6th hitter he faced to a 2-2 count and now can't find the strike zone to begin the top half of the third. A 4-pitch walk, and the first hitter to reach for Wayne County is Connor Hinkle on a leadoff walk to begin the top half of the third.
See if they've got a sacrifice on here to try to get him in scoring position.
Yeah, I would think.
Run's going to be at a premium,
yeah.
It seems like, at least right now with this pitcher.
I would think small ball is going to be in the forecast for a lot of these teams today.
Yep.
First pitch fastball over the outside corner, 0-1. Usually you get the aces in the first round of the region tournament. You would like. This is where coaches make the big bucks, so to say, right? Like, you got to figure out how can you win 3 games, but you can't win the second and third if you don't win the first as well.
You can't save them.
So where do you throw your ace? Do you hold them back? Of course, Wayne County and Boyle both throwing their aces today with a Patterson versus Smith matchup.
Yep, this is a lose or go home. 1 and done. Records don't mean anything now.
No balls and 1 strike to Stockton. It's over the outside corner, called strike. It's 0-2.
He had no intention of bunting there. At least he didn't.
Yeah. Cooper Stockton on the season at 175. No home runs, 9 driven in. So I'm a little shocked that sacrifice bunt wasn't on. Certainly won't be on now. The 0-2 to Stockton. Breaking ball is chopped foul over top of the Boyle County fan section. Count stays, no balls and 2 strikes. 26 pitches thrown by Caden Patterson through 2+ innings. 36 thrown by Parker Smith through his 2 innings of work. Scoreless, Wayne County does not have a hit so far this morning. Boyle County has just 1. The 0-2 on its way to Stockton. Fastball just outside. Good spot by Patterson, but missed outside. It's 1-2.
Rowe tried to bring that back and frame it.
1 ball and 2 strikes. A wind blows in from dead center. The 1-2 breaking ball. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. He tried to hold up, but it's the 6th strikeout for Caden Patterson. The second one looking, and the 1-out batter is the lefty DH, Micah Burchett.
I like that home plate umpire. When he gets a strike, a call strike, he pulls that arm back and that leg goes up in the air.
As Rick said, 4 umpires, 1 behind home plate, 1 at each base. I recognize one of the umpires down the first baseline as a 12th region up. I do not recognize the other 3.
Squaring around.
Burchett squares around, shows bunt, and bunts through it. No balls and 1 strike. You can't make contact with it.
Milburn coming up way. Even with the pitcher right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Boyle County got here by winning the 45th District Championship last Wednesday. Wayne County got here by making the 46th District Championship. They lost to Southwestern in that District Championship game as Burchett fouls that one up behind home plate. Now it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. And tell you what, if I'm a hitter today going against Caden Patterson, 0-2 is not a spot I want to be in. Nope. Not that it's particularly a spot I want to be in against anybody. But
for either pitcher, the way they're throwing.
And unfortunately for my baseball career, Rick, 0-2 is a spot I found myself in quite frequently. The 0-2 to Burchett, foul tip, and it's hung on by Rowe behind home plate. So goes down as a strikeout. That is strikeout number 7 for Caden Patterson through 2 2/3. The only out he has not recorded via strikeout came in the first pitch of the game on a pop-up in the shallow center that Kyler Klotz squeezed from a shortstop spot, and it was Gage Gregory who was the one who did pop out in that first pitch of the game. First pitch to Gregory, hammered up the middle. There's the first hit for Wayne County, down for a base hit into center field. Bodner will pick it up and throw it back into Cole Jarnigan at second base. So the first hit of the game for Wayne County, Gage Gregory sends in a first pitch fastball and hammers it into center field. 2 on and 2 outs, and here's Palmer Smith.
That was a rope right up the middle.
Second base is Hinkle. Led off this inning with a walk, then back-to-back strikeouts, and then Gregory with that solid single to center. And Palmer Smith is 0 for 1, struck out back in the first. First pitch fastball hit down the right field line, but well out of play over there near the hitting cage that Boyle County has situated back behind their dugout. It's no balls and 1 strike.
I'm just curious, people sitting in the outfield behind the fence there, anybody listening to Joe Mathis? Wave at us if you are.
I was talking with someone over the weekend, Rick, and he said he was coming to the game, was probably going to be listening to us as well. 0-1 waved on and missed. It's no balls and 2 strikes to Palmer Smith.
So somebody waved in right field there. Put their hand up anyway.
No balls and 2 strikes. Last time Boyle hosted a region, this backdrop was a lot different back in 2016. Yep. 9 years ago, the 0-2 breaking ball, hacked foul. Heads up in the softball field. It's empty today, though. The Lady Rebels are in Southwestern playing at 6:30 tonight.
And I guess we'll be there, too.
We'll be there as well. No balls and 2 strikes, so Patterson can work out of the first jam that he's been in this entire game.
So what you call a delayed doubleheader.
Yeah. Time called. Smith will step out. I remember in 2019, Southwestern Baseball hosted the region tournament that year. We had a triple header on that first Memorial Day, that Monday of the region tournament. My brain was mush after that. The 0-2 to Smith. Breaking ball is inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad place to miss inside.
That 2019 region baseball tournament, Southwestern, Boyle County lost to Somerset in the first round. Mercer lost to, I cannot remember, 1-2 inside. Ooh. 2-2. I know Danville beat Rockcastle County, I believe, in that first round game. And then Mercer was the second game. No, Mercer won. And then Danville beat Mercer in the semifinals the very next day. So we had 2 teams that won and 1 team that lost. That was the only triple header I've ever recalled. That was tough. It's a lot of broadcasting. 2-2. Smith grounds that one towards short. Left-hand side overs the third baseman. Milburn throws to first base in time. And a good play at third base for out number 3. And Adam Blair, first one of the dugout, pumping his fist as Boyle County strands 2 Cardinals on base. We're through 2.5. It's Boyle nothing, Wayne County nothing on the Hometown Radio Network.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Helpful people, free local delivery, mobile app refills right to your door. Visit SuttonRx.com. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
In Lancaster on Maple Avenue.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick on a breezy day from Boyle County High School. Wayne County and Boyle County doing battle in this 12th region quarterfinal game, the first of 4 here at Boyle County High School. And they are giving us a good one here to start off between 2 aces, Parker Smith and Caden Patterson. Rebels will send up 1, 2, and 3 in the top half of the third. Kyler Klotz, Austin Bodner, and Logan Perry.
You know, you talk about it being breezy. I think it's some of this breeze is coming from our right over there. David Kamick's sitting there, so I think there's a lot of air coming over from that direction.
Everybody knows Coach Kamick, the home plate umpire. Emma Trainings came up to him and said, how'd they let you out of the house for this game?
Yeah.
Surprised they let you out of the house. He's down there sitting to our right, taking in this region quarterfinal game. Kyler Klotch, 1 for 1, singled back in the first. It has so far been the only hit for Boyle County. Wayne County with 1 hit as well. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors on both sides between Wayne County and Boyle County in the bottom half of the third. First pitch to Kyler Klotch. The breaking ball hit left side, and that is just foul. It was tailing down the left field line, and Kyler Klotch was already around in first base heading to second. Adam Blair with no argument whatsoever. In fact, shook his head yes, so we believe it's appropriately called. No balls and 1 strike to Kyler Klotch. Missed a double by inches.
Yep. And both umpires both ruled at the same time that it was foul.
Wayne County did play all 4 45th district teams in the regular season. I guess technically DCA is a 45th district team, though they didn't play any district games this year. Wayne County went 2-2 against 45th district teams during the regular season. No balls and 1 strike to Kyler Klotch. Fastball is low, 1-1. Wayne County beat Garrett County and Lincoln County by 10 and 12 runs. They easily handled Garrett and Lincoln. They lost to Danville 12-11, then lost to Boyle County 5-2 about 2.5 weeks ago. 1-1 is high and outside to Klotch. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I'm estimating there's about 35 or 40 people out sitting behind the fence beyond it. And there's some more just joined there in right center.
2 balls and 1 strike. That one's high and outside, 3-1. If you're wondering whether or not students get in free to the 12th region tournament, I was told if you're going into your second grade or older, got to pay to get in. 3-1 is outside, ball 4. Klotch on base for the second time today. I mentioned it after he led off this bottom half of the first with a single that he gets on base any way he can. He's a prototypical leadoff hitter. And Klotch is on base again. And good speed at first base. Boyle County's been very aggressive on the base path so far in this 12th region quarterfinal game. They've stolen 3 bases already. Klotch has 1 of them himself. And here's Austin Bodner. Bats in the left-hand box. Throw to first base. It gets over the first baseman's head. And Kyler Klotch heads to second base. He may try to take third. He will indeed.
He's there easy.
Motor around second base to third base. The throw comes into third. And Kyler Klotch on a 2-base error by Parker Smith, who air-mounted over the first baseman's head. Connor Hinkle goes down as an E1. And Klotch is at third base with nobody out here in the bottom half of the third.
He tried to put a little extra on it, and it just zipped over the first baseman's head. I knew he was going to get 3. Where that ball was heading and his speed. Now you got all kinds of possibilities here.
Austin Bodner will take exactly what he did last at bat. He flew out to center field and more than likely would score a Klotch if he did that again.
Good pitch.
First pitch is over the outside corner to Austin Bodner. It's a called strike, 0-1.
Third baseman can't come in. He's got to keep the runner close. There's a chance he could lay one down towards third.
No balls and 1 strike. From the stretch, infield is in for Wayne County. Bodner grounds one towards first base. Nice play by Hinkle, who now applies the tag to Bodner and also looks Klotch back to third base. That's a good play by the Wayne County first baseman. Got to worry about the speed of Austin Bodner as well coming on the first baseline. And Bodner was trying to distract Hinkle enough, and Hinkle looked at third base and applied the tag, then looked back at third base as Klotch stayed to the third base mag. So it goes down as an unassisted ground out. Bodner's out, number 1. And here comes Logan Perry. Infield stays in for Wayne County. And the back-to-back lefties for Boyle County bat in the 2-3 hole. Bodner followed by Perry. Perry walked back in the first. He also stole a base. First pitch swung on and missed at a breaking ball. That was a little bit low. It's 0-1.
Everybody realizes here how premium runs are going to be today, so they're going to make sure to cut him down if they can at the plate.
And Patterson doesn't look like he's budging much on the mound, and so Wayne County needs to cut down as many runs as they can. Perry will lift that one left-hand side, and now he's in an 0-2 hole. This is the 10th all-time matchup since the turn of the millennia, 2000, between these 2 teams. What's the appropriate word there? Millennium?
Millennium.
Yeah. 10th all-time matchup.
You had it in the vocabulary.
I gassed 3 of them. I finally got it right. 0-2 to Perry. Swung on it, missed, and Perry's down on strikes. And a big one for Parker Smith. It is strikeout number 4, and it's out number 2. And the Rebels had Klotch at third base with nobody out. A ground out and a strikeout. And now here's Ethan Milburn. See if he can get himself a base hit and play Kyler Klotch.
Third inning, they've had a runner at third. Boy, Heck County not being able to get that clutch hit, get him in.
The Rebels have had him all over the base pass. Same thing, remember, against Garrett County in that district semifinal game. First pitch to Milburn.
Yep.
Breaking ball is in there over the outside corner. It's no balls and 1 strike. Milburn struck out back in the first. He's 0 for 1. And the Rebels, you think about it, they were about 6 outs away from being eliminated in the 45th District semifinals. That's over the outside corner. And now Parker Smith has buckled down. It's no balls and 2 strikes.
I'd keep going to that well. Keep going back to that outside corner.
Boyle County found themselves down 2-1 to Garrett in that district semifinal game, scored 2 in the 6th. That ball was fouled off by Milburn and came in and out of the glove, ricocheted out of Criswell and couldn't hang on. Count stays 0-2 off the very tip of the bat of Ethan Milburn.
Just barely stayed alive.
Kyler Claunch off a third. He walked, made it to third in a throwing error by Parker Smith with nobody out. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and Smith is out of a jam again. He struck out 5. Patterson himself has struck out 7. We are through 3. It's scoreless on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. A little early morning baseball for you in the 12th Region Tournament on Z105.
Get that graduate something special or the Father's Day gift you've been wanting at B&O Jewelers. They've increased their buying power for you. They're loyal customers at the Big Deals online store. You can purchase a $50 gift certificate from B&O Jewelers for just $29, or get this, 4 $50 gift certificates, a $200 value for just $100. That means you only pay half price. Stay in style with a visit to Anderson's Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Get a $50 gift certificate for only $35. $10 gift certificates to the Bread of Life in Liberty are just $7. Give that sweet tooth what it wants at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. $10 gift certificates are half price, just $5. Applebee's Grill and Bar in Danville. Get a $10 gift certificate for just $7.50. $22 Pioneer Playhouse gift certificates are back. You get an entertaining $5 savings at just $17. Come clean with a visit to Thoroughbred Auto Wash in Danville. $20 car washes are just half price at $10. Check out these and many more great savings at our Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. hometownlive.net.
Top half of the fourth, Caden Patterson, Parker Smith are racking up the K's on the scorecard, and Patterson will work against Parker Smith to begin the top half of the fourth. 3, 4, and 5 in the Wayne County 9. That's Smith, Keith, and Sargent. Caden Patterson has thrown 38 pitches through 3 innings. Been pretty efficient so far. Had a 7-pitch first inning. He has struck out 7. He's given up 1 hit and 1 walk through the first 3 innings, and Patterson will slowly turn, kick, and deliver a fastball. That Smith swings through with a bright pink and blue bat that he waves through a fastball. It's no balls and 1 strike. Smith struck out back in the first. He's 0 for 1. Scoreless in the top half of the fourth. Each team with 1 hit but no runs. That one's low and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mention a little bit about Josh Bartley, the Wayne County head coach, who has done, for all intents and purposes, a very good job with Wayne County baseball. Breaking ball that Smith swung through. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mention 140 wins in his 9 years at Wayne County. They've made the region tournament all 9 years. I guess all 8 years he's had the chance to. That 2020 season, of course, was canceled. 1-2 is low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 straight district championships from 2021 to 2024. That streak stopped this year when Southwestern beat Wayne County in the district championship. Smith fouls that one off. A fastball in his hands, ate him up, and he got the handle of the bat on that baseball. Fouls it off the backstop behind home plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scored 198 runs this year, which is far from the lowest among 12th region qualifying baseball teams, but there have been times this year where the offense has not been real good for Wayne County. They've scored 3 runs or less 10 times this season, and it's been more concerning for the offense lately for Wayne County. And Smith swings through a fastball. That one way off the outside corner. Patterson got Smith to wave through it. Strikeout number 8 for Caden Patterson. 1 up and 1 down. Here in the top of the fourth, here's Gentry Keith. You go from April the 22nd through May the 6th. This Wayne County team had won 5 straight games. It was their longest winning streak of the season for them. And they dominated their opponents in that 5-game winning streak as Keith swings and misses. No balls in 1 strike. They outscored them 54-8. Wayne County did in those 5 games. And at that point, after winning 5 straight, pushed their record up to 12-9.
Yep.
Over the outside corner of the fastball, it's no balls and 2 strikes. But after starting 12-9 through the first 23 games, They finished the final 7 games 1-6. So on a little bit of a slide coming into the 12th region tournament. The 2-2 to Keith. Breaking ball, and Patterson got him to swing through it. It was dropped by the catcher. Rowe throws to first base in time. Strikeout number 9 for Caden Patterson. 2 up and 2 down. He's been phenomenal for Boyle County so far in this one. And here's Caleb Sargent. Of course, you also know, though, if you're Wayne County, going against a guy in Patterson who throws a lot of strikes, you just got to run into one, right? Like, it's a scoreless game. One swing of the bat gives you a 1-0 lead. Wayne County on the season has hit just 3 home runs. Boyle County's hit 13 of them, so a little more pop in the Rebels lineup than on Wayne County's side. Sargent, fastball. No chance at that one. 0-1.
They're not catching up with that fastball yet.
Sam Tiller is the pitching coach for Boyle County, and he's got a good one on the mound with Caden Patterson that he can change speeds and work different pitches with. Looked like a slider that missed high. 1 ball and 1 strike. That wind now blows straight in from center field. That American flag waves, and very important Memorial Day Monday today. That one is a fastball off the outside corner, 2-1. We salute our troops certainly today, every day, but certainly today, and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice and lost their lives in support of the freedom of this great country in which we live, and get to celebrate today by getting together, having some baseball. I'm sure a lot of people may be listening later on tonight as well, having some cookouts and getting together with family. And always a good way to celebrate Memorial Day with a little high school region baseball and softball. The 2-1 fastball fouled off the top of the screen over there near Dave Kamek, who sits to our right. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sam Tiller came out of the dugout. We just mentioned him, and it was almost like sidestepping. There was a little piece of paper that blew out of Boyle County's dugout. He was trying to get the baseball, but step on that piece of paper as well at the same time. Was waddling with wide steps out of the dugout. The 2-2 swung on and missed, and Patterson has K 10 through 4. He's rolling. Wayne County's Parker Smith is rolling as well. It's 0-0 through 3.5 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105.
I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Find new roads at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Live the HD life in a new 25 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. Now Bob Allen priced as low as $49,998. Stock M $25,498. Several HD models in stock to choose from. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. We are Danville's deal maker.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. Bottom half of the 4th is just about set to start. Caleb Branham, Owen Wheeler, and Carson Rowe are the 3 due up here. In this one, Boyle County and Wayne County. Patterson, 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts for Patterson, and good numbers for Parker Smith as well, who has thrown 3 innings and struck out 5, allowed just 2 hits. Two of the best pitchers, not just in the region, but in the state, going toe-to-toe in this region quarterfinal game. There's Caleb Branham as he chops that one foul, left-hand side, no balls and 1 strike. Branham, one of the strikeout victims that Smith sent down back in the 1st. Boyle County had runners at 2nd and 3rd in the bottom half of the 1st. I'll get it right eventually with just 1 out, didn't get any of them to score. The 0-1 to Branham. Breaking ball is just outside. It's a good spot for it, though. 1-1. Rebels got a runner on 3rd base and 2 outs in the 2nd. Couldn't get him home. Had a runner at 3rd base in the 3rd with nobody out and couldn't get him home. 1-1 to Branham is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Adam Blair in that 3rd base coach's box for the Rebels. His 5th year as a Boyle County head baseball coach. Won his 200th game earlier this year on May the 9th when Boyle County beat Washington County, Coach Blair's alma mater, where he started his head coaching career at. The 2-1 on its way. Branham lifts one towards left center field, way up in that wind screen. Tailing towards left now, as Wayne County's left fielder Riley Jones just has that one curved right into his glove. route number one. As Rick said, you can see that ball move towards the left with the wind blowing strictly towards left field and right into Jones's mitt for out number one. And here's the lefty, Owen Wheeler.
Now that wind's blowing from center to right to left. That's what took that ball, just the last at bat there.
It's been all over the place.
Yep. Sometimes it's blowing in, sometimes it's center to right, to left.
Wheeler has made contact earlier this game, grounded out to second. He'll see a first pitch that misses a little bit low for ball one. It's a 4-3 ground out back in the second inning. Wheeler is 0 for 1 today. Drove in a couple of runs in the district championship win. Fisted foul, left-hand side. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Owen Wheeler. I went through and looked at Boyle County's numbers after that 45th district championship game, and it was hard to find a Rebel that didn't drive in a run. When you score 16 of them in a game, usually you've got a lot of production up and down the entire lineup. That was the case for the Rebels last Wednesday. Breaking ball outside corner, and a called strike to Owen Wheeler. It's 1-2.
Man, that was outside.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Carson Rowe is on deck. The 1-2 to Owen Wheeler from Parker Smith. Got him. Wheeler swung over top of it. Strikeout number 7 for Smith. 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom half of the 4th. And here's Carson Rowe, the 2-out batter.
Carson Rowe.
It was Rowe's sacrifice fly that gave Boyle County the 3rd run in what was ultimately the game-winning run in the bottom half of the 6th when the Rebels trailed 2-1 against Garrett County in the district semifinals last Monday, a week ago tonight. Low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes to Rowe.
Kevin was asleep. He nodded off.
He wants a little more offense in this one, I guess. The 1-0, breaking ball, chopped towards third base. Off the lip of the grass, but played by Stockton to first base in time as the first baseman Hinkle holds the bag on a nice stretch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, nothing doing again, and 5 straight set down by Parker Smith. We're through 4. Who's going to score first? Boyle and Wayne County tied up at nothing on Z105.
Alex Caden, I live in Harrisburg. I deal with Christy. Well, she was just a family friend, and my brother grew up with her son, and she treated me well, so we went with her. She guided us through it better than anybody I could imagine. Any kind of dumb question I might have had, she didn't care to answer it, explain it out to me. Just as I needed to hear it. As helpful as she could be. I had a couple buddies looking to buy a house, and I've recommended her. If we're going to use a realtor anyways, I recommended her.
Jones Real Estate. Welcome home with Well Jones.
Hello, I'm Blake Mason, Farmers National Bank. As your lifetime bank, we have a proud history of supporting our local schools and student athletes. Have a wonderful school year and all the best to local teams. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. It is the top half of the 5th. This game is flying along as Jack Mathis joins us in the broadcast booth. If you can call this a booth, this is really more of a broadcast
outdoor booth
at this point. Jack's showed up here to catch the final, what's been, I guess, now 2 innings of this game. With Caden Patterson and Parker Smith flying through the order through the first 4 innings. Patterson wants to continue to buckle down. He struck out 10 through 4. He's got Riley Jones, Connor Hinkle, and Cooper Stockton. 6, 7, and 8 due up in the Wayne County 9.
Coach Blair may have to get Jack to pinch hit here to get something going for him.
Yeah, 7U Sliders played well over the weekend. It's Jack's team. They actually had the 9U Sliders throw out the first pitch. That's the travel team associated with this area, and then those 9U Sliders, they can play. Now, they got some players on that team. Riley Jones, 0 for 1. He struck out looking back in the 2nd. In the right-handed box, Riley Jones sees a Caden Patterson fastball. It's low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes as it's picked out of the dirt by Carson Rowe. Boyle County had that 16-game win streak earlier this season. Started off the year 6-7. The 1-0 is low and outside, 2-0. By the time they lost their next game, they were 22-7. They find themselves at 25-8 right now. That 16-game win streak was the longest for Boyle County since who knows when. And I mentioned it in a game last week, maybe in the district semifinal game, but no one seems to know what the longest Rebel baseball win streak is. 2-0 is low and inside, 3-0. Maybe Kamek knows, sitting down here to our right. Coach Kamek may know. 3 balls and no strikes, but...
How long's the longest winning streak for Boyle County?
Radio Rick's going to ask him right now in the middle of the broadcast. Why not?
And no, in history.
The 3-0 Fastball's over the outside
22.
corner, 3-1. There you go, 22. 22 in a row. I figured he would know because I asked Coach Blair, and he said, I don't really know. It seems like everyone's got a different answer to it. 22 in a row.
Yes.
Coach Kamek still talking to you there, Rick. 3-1 is over the outside. Corner called strike. It's 3-2. 2003.
2003. Okay, 2003.
22 in a row in 2003. Wow. There you go. Well, it was easy to find out.
Yep.
3-2, swung on and missed. Patterson gets Riley Jones swinging. That's 6 straight strikeouts again for Caden Patterson. He's got 11 of them in the game. And here's the lefty, Connor Hinkle.
Number 9, Connor Hinkle.
Only 2 Cardinals have reached in this game, and Hinkle's one of them. The lefty first baseman who walked back in the third. He'll take low for ball 1. So 6 straight Ks now for Caden Patterson, 11 of them on the game. You couldn't have dreamed a better start for Boyle County on the mound than what Caden Patterson's given them, and probably the same thing for Wayne County as well.
Oh, look at that break.
Parker Smith, that one's over the outside
Hit the
corner,
corner.
called strike. It's 1-1. 204 total wins for Coach Adam Blair in his career, and again 140 for Josh Bartley at Wayne County.
Oh,
Swung on
chase
and
that
missed. It's 1-2. Hinkle down in the dirt and can't pick that one out. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I think I mentioned last time Patterson pitched, he reminds me, those of you that are old enough to remember Mark the Bird Fidrich for the Tigers. He just looks with that long flowing hair. He's got some of the similar motion that Fidrich had.
Pitch for the Tigers, right?
Yes.
The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. How about 12 strikeouts for Caden Patterson through 4 2/3? Only 2 outs have been recorded without a Patterson strikeout. On the first pitch of the game, a pop out by Gage Gregory. And then to end the third inning, it was a ground out by Palmer Smith. Since then, Patterson has struck out every batter he's faced.
7 in a row.
Breaking ball is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Cooper Stockton struck out back in the third. Patterson turns, kicks, and delivers. That's balls low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Coming up in the bottom half of the 5th, we'll have the Major League Baseball trivia question of the game. And we have to make sure we say of the game, not of the day, especially today when we have 2 games today. Right? So it's not like we just do it once in the day. We do it once per game. So it's the Major League Baseball trivia question of the game. I got a maybe fairly easy one for you, Rick. 2-0 is low and outside. 3 balls and no strikes to from Caden Patterson to Cooper Stockton. The Wayne County third baseman made a nice play to end the bottom half of the 4th. Kind of a funny hop off the lip of the grass and then threw it across the diamond to Hinkle. A fastball's in there, called strike 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Big breath from Caden Patterson. Wears that sleeve on his throwing arm, his right arm. 3-1 is low and outside, ball 4. Second walk issued by Patterson of the game on pitch number 68 from the Rebel sophomore. A 2-out walk. Here's Micah Burchett.
Yeah, this is the guy he wants to go right after. He doesn't want that lineup to flip to get that leadoff batter on.
Gage Gregory in the on-deck circle. He has the only hit for Wayne County today, and it was a rope to center field back in the 3rd. He's made contact both times. Burchett struck out back in the 3rd.
Yep.
One's over the outside corner, called strike. It's 0-1.
Better be up there hacking where he's throwing.
I don't know what's going on, but I can't get either team's game changer to work right now, which is the way I usually keep up with stats while the game is going on. Ball grounded towards short. Clauch is in.
Funny
hop. Goes to short way to second base in time. Jarnigan on the bag for out number 3. 2-out walk does no damage. We are through 4 1/2, and there's not a single run on the board. It's Boyle nothing, Wayne County nothing in the pitcher's duel in the opening game of the 12th Region Tournament on Z105.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $30 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the wet adventure down the Whitewater Water Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $30 for a full day of fun in the sun. Go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now.
Shop now, buy now. Also save $5 on Pioneer Playhouse tickets.
Joe Mavis alongside Radio Rick. Bottom half of the fifth. It's Wayne County and Boyle County scoreless on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard here on Z105.
You know what you call that, Joe? Double squadoosh.
Oh, yeah, double squadoosh.
Yep.
Radio Rick, you've called Boyle football for how many years now?
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, so you've
Mid-90s.
You've said squadoosh probably more times in your broadcasting career than you have called the team actually scoring against Boyle County, right?
Yep.
You've had more squadooshes probably than you have the team actually
And
scoring.
at least in the first half, too. A lot of squadooshes.
Here's Cole Jarnigan, who will dig in. The 8-hole hitter takes high, 1 ball and no strikes. You know, you get here the bottom half of the fifth, and there have been chances for both teams to employ a little small ball. We haven't seen much out of it, but Boyle County hasn't really had to because they've stolen bases. They've moved guys up that way. 1-0, Jarnigan pops it up, left-hand side. We'll see what the wind does with it. Shallow left field. Left fielder breaks in, makes the catch on the run. Long run for Riley Jones, but when you're breaking into a baseball, a little bit easier to catch it than coming out
back,
where the shortstop was. And so Jones takes care of Cole Jarnigan for out number 1. And here's Colin Wise.
Good communication out there so the players don't run together.
Mr. Honecker is at the gate up there taking tickets, sent me a message. And he said if you had the world-famous Boyle County stat crew doing the stats for you, you wouldn't have trouble getting the stats. I am happy to report Game Changers back up and working. Colin Wise, bunt shown. Pretty good one in front of the catcher. Long throw for Criswell.
He's
Throws
off
it
the base.
high and over top of the first baseman's head, and Wise will head towards second base. He will slide in head first. It's an infield single and an error on Criswell, and Boyle County has a runner back in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom half of the fifth. On a bunt by Colin Wise, went about 4 feet in front of home plate, and Criswell just air-melted over top of Hinkle's headed first. And here comes Kyler Klotch with Wise out there at second base. Again, it goes down as an infield single and an error on Criswell. Second error of the game for Wayne County. You had the 2-base error on Smith picking off over at first base, which allowed Klotch then reach third base in that errant pickoff throw, but Boyle County left him at third base a couple of innings ago. Here's Klotch, who pops it up right-hand side, back behind home plate, and that one will reach over top of Boyle County's fence section as a fan from Perryville, Kentucky chases that baseball down. It's no balls and 1 strike to Kyler Klotch.
PK gave it away, didn't it?
That was what it was. The PK on his hat,
On
which
his helmet,
I knew it either stood for Preacher's Kid or Perryville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
The 0-1 to Klotch, runner at second base. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Klotch 0-2. This is the guy you want up, right? If you have a runner on scoring position, really for Boyle County at any base, this is the guy you want up. Kyler Klotch at .427 on the year. He's reached base both times, a single and a walk.
Boyle's not got that clutch hit yet.
The 0-2, Klotch hits one well towards left center field. That one is going to land out there in left center, and Wise is going to score. Klotch rounds first base. He's got wheels. Wise slips down, and now the relay's not going to be made.
Wow.
It's an RBI double for Kyler Klotch. Wise lost his footing rounding third base, was able to get up and score anyway. And Klotch has finally put to the first run of the game on an RBI double. It's RBI number 19 of the season for Kyler Klotch. It's double number 7. And it's an extra base hit for the Rebels. It's 1-0 Boyle County.
Boyle County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com. Boy, he hit that a ton. I thought it had a chance to get out, but I think that wind may have knocked it down, Joe.
It was such a long run for the left fielder Riley Jones.
Yeah, there was
and the
nobody
center fielder
there.
Caleb Sargent, nobody there. Bodner swings through an off-speed pitch. No balls and 1 strike. So now Klotch is at second base. He's given the Rebels a 1-0 lead, and they put the 1 on the scoreboard for Boyle County, and it glitches everything else out. Look at the scoreboard. There's 8s all over the place now. Yeah. Looks like the Rebels have committed 6 errors, and Wayne County's committed 8 of them. That one's high and outside, 1-1.
Well, he's got a big hole between the left fielder and center. Center fielder's on the right-hand side, about 4 steps of the second base bag. Got a big hole out there.
Austin Bodner is 0 for 2. Made contact both times. Flew out to center, grounded out to first. Launch off a second, 1-1. Bodner squares around, shows
Nice
bunt right in
bunt.
front of the mound. It's fielded by Smith, throws to first base. Hinkle makes the catch on another high throw over to first base, but Bodner's retired. Moving to third base is Kyler Clonch, and the two-out batter is Logan Perry. We'll see if Perry can bounce one through a hole here.
Number 6.
He gave himself up right there, made a great bunt to get him to third base. Now, anything, pass ball, wild pitch, hit.
2 outs. Bottom half of the fifth, 1-0 Boyle County. Here's Logan Perry, who's had some big at-bats for the Rebels this year. First pitch is
Took a little off that.
high and inside. Looked pretty good. One
Yeah.
ball and no strikes. Perry's walked, stolen a base. He's also struck out swinging. He's 0 for 1. Clonch doubled in a run. He stands at third base now, 1-0 Rebels. Breaking ball is outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Winner of this game gets the Somerset East Jessamine winner tomorrow night. Somerset and East will play following this game in the early afternoon time slot. 2-0 to Perry. High and outside, ball 3. Perry has hit cleanup for much of the year for the Rebels. They move him up in the 3 hole in this region tournament. Carson Rowe, who was right in the middle of the order as well, slated back a couple of spots in this game. 3-0
Took a
outside,
little
ball
something
4.
out there.
They walked him for the second time, so Perry's on base again. A 4-pitch walk. He'll trot over to first base, and that'll bring up Ethan Milburn.
Send the catcher out there. I was wondering if they coach wouldn't go out and talk to him.
Bartley will call time and walk out to the pitcher's mound and have a word with Parker Smith. I mentioned earlier in the game, the winner of the 12th region tournament will play next Thursday, not Thursday of this week, but Thursday of next week, June the 5th at Kentucky Proud Park against the 16th region winner. 16th region is up there in northeastern Kentucky. There are 3 20-game winners in the 16th region. That'll be the favorites to win that, at least early on. You expect one of these 3 teams to at least be the favorite. That's Raceland, Boyd County, and Rowan County. Those 3 teams are 38-6 combined in 16th region play this year.
I'm not wondering if part of this meeting is, are they going to throw down a second if Perry takes off from first, if the pitcher's just going to grab it and cut it off and not worry about throwing down to try to get him.
Perry did steal a base back in the first when he walked with 1 out in the bottom half of the first.
It's interesting. Home plate umpire called the second base umpire in for a little conference.
Bartley finishes up his words with Parker Smith. We'll turn around. And, of course, Smith's not coming out of this game yet.
He's talking to the coach at Wayne County, second base umpire for some reason.
Bartley heads back to the dugout. We do know, though, in the 16th region tournament, I mentioned Raceland, Boyd County, and Rowan County, probably the 3 favorites. One of those is going to be eliminated by the time this game ends. Raceland, who won the 63rd district, got matched up with Boyd County, who lost the 64th district. They played first round. Perry goes. Milburn chops that one foul towards Wayne County's dugout.
Oh.
No balls into 1 strike to Ethan Milburn.
Coach did no lay there. He gets an error for that.
0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today.
Perry was on the move. Got that hot pad on his right hand.
Runners in the corners and 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th. Boyle County has finally broken through, lead at 1-0 after a Kyler Clonch RBI
There he
double.
goes again.
There goes Perry again. 0-1
Oh.
hammer towards left field.
That's over his
Jones
head.
looks up. It's over his head. It bounces off the fence. That's going to score a Clonch. Logan Perry rounds third base. Here's the relay throw home. It's laid. A feet-first slide on a 2-run double by Ethan Milburn. The Rebels lead 3-0.
Boyle County just scored 2 runs. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource at nescoresource.com.
18 runs driven in now by Ethan Milburn.
Boy, and he really jacked that ball too.
And here's Caleb Branham, who will dig in. Rebels.
The left fielder's playing shallow, and that just burning. I'm surprised they don't have him step back a couple steps, Joe.
Yeah, the Rebels have had runners on the entire game, but it's taken to the bottom half of the 5th where they made really serious contact with really 2 hitters in the last 4 at-bats doing it. Clonch with a double, and then Milburn with a double. Swing and a miss by Branham. No balls and 1 strike, but it's 3-0 Boyle County.
That ball floated outside. Coach Blair's pointing at his temples like, think. Don't help him.
The 0-1 on its way with Milburn off of second base. Branham chops that one. First base side and foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitching has again been the story for the Rebels. That team 1.81 ERA, and Caden Patterson so far has been about as untouchable as you can be. He struck out 12 through 5 innings. The Rebels up 3-0. Pitch number 89 from Parker Smith, swung on and missed. So Smith gets Branham swinging on a ball in the dirt, but the Rebels break through. A double by Clonch, a 2-run double by Ethan Milburn. Boyle County 3, Wayne County nothing after 5 on Z105.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear national account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Are you considering starting a business or expanding your existing business? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Ricky Peterson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at the Danville Main Street office. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-236-9822. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Top half of the sixth, Caden Patterson will work against Wayne County's top of the order. That's Gage, Gregory, Palmer, Smith, and Parker Smith. He has struck out 12 through 5 innings, trying to continue to rack up strikeouts. And, you know, again, you look at the way Boyle County has won games this year. Offensively, there have been some times they've struggled in terms of scoring runs, but it doesn't matter how many runs you score if you don't give any up. And that has been kind of the name of the game for the Rebels all year long. A team 1.81 ERA, but also the second longest streak in the 12th region among teams who have not given up double-digit runs. They're one of just 2 teams this season, Rick, in the 12th region to not give up 10 runs in a game this year. The other one being East Jessamine, who will play Somerset coming up after this game ends. So it's always been pitching all year long for the Rebels. First pitch, low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes to Gage Gregory, and it's hard to argue against that this morning when you've got Caden Patterson, who's issued 1 hit and struck out 12 in the biggest game of the year for the Rebels. The 1-0 is low and outside, 2-0 the count.
Caden probably's like, man, I'm pitching my guts out, guys. Thank you for a little bit of help.
2-0, I'm sure he is. Slowing outside, 3-0.
Oh, and you don't want to do this. You got a 3-0 lead. You got to go after him.
3 balls and no strikes. And I'm sure what Coach Blair wants is Patterson to get 6 more outs. Don't have to burn any more arms. And, you know, you're thinking going into the region semi game, if you hold on to this one, with all your arms except Caden Patterson available. 3-0 is right down the middle, 3-1. But still got to get 6 outs at the top of the Wayne County order with Gage Gregory, who's 1 for 2 today. Sees a fastball that misses low, ball 4. Gregory drops the bat. He's on base for the 2nd time. That is the 3rd Caden Patterson walk. 74 pitches by Patterson. Over to first base goes Gregory. Here's Palmer Smith. Rick, we never got to read you the Major League Baseball trivia question of the game, and that's with Sam Tiller. He must have known we haven't read it yet. With Sam Tiller coming out, gives us time to be able to give you the Major League Baseball trivia question of the game, Rick. No one in the 1980s hit more home runs than this man. He hit 313 of them in the 1980s. And in terms of Major League Baseball history, no one led their league in home runs more time than this player except for Babe Ruth. Now, Babe Ruth led the American League in home runs 11 times. This player led the National League in home runs 6 times. He hit 313 of them in the 1980s. He also had as many seasons with 35-plus home runs and at least a dozen steals as Barry Bonds had in his entire career, 6 of them. What do you think, Rick? 313 home runs in the 1980s, led all players in baseball.
National League player.
With home runs, and gave you the hint there, National League player, led the NL in home runs 6 different times in his career. I'll give you some more clues, which, I mean, I could give you 1 clue would really give it away. Here's Palmer Smith, runner at first base, and nobody out. First pitch to Palmer is fastball low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. John Drake listening to us, texted me, and John Drake nailed it.
Okay, John.
Just don't text Rick.
Yeah, text me, John.
You can text me all you want the answers, but don't text Rick. The 1-0 runner goes, bunt shown. Rowe picks out of the dirt, throws to second base late, and Gage Gregory has stolen second base. His Wayne County team has stolen now 100 bases on the season in 104 attempts, Rick. Only been caught stealing 4 times in 104 attempts.
Wow.
And Gregory's swipe of second base is their 100th of the season. Gregory has stolen 23 in 24 attempts this year. The 2-0 on its way to Smith. Is hit towards right field. Logan Perry breaks in, now breaks out, ranging near the line, makes the catch. Tagging from second base is Gregory Perry with a good throw to third. And it's on a one hop and a lot closer than I thought that play was going to be. With Gregory breaking towards third base, it goes down as an F9 as Palmer Smith's retired, but it does also move Gregory up to third base. What an arm by Logan Perry.
Yes. You know, Joe, watching again during the break in between innings, home plate umpire and second base umpire again had a meeting. I don't know what's going on between those two, but there's something. And just those two meeting, none of the other umpires were a part of it.
Well, batter Parker Smith, he struck out twice as Caden Patterson will deliver a first pitch breaking ball hit towards right center field. Bodner is coming over. A diving attempt that gets by him. It's going to score Gregory from third base, and Wayne County has now broken through in the scoreboard. RBI single by Parker Smith. Gregory scores. It's 3-1. For Smith on the season, his team leading 33rd RBI.
I was afraid there was going to be trouble.
Second baseman, number 31.
Bodner gave it all he had out there in center field, laying out, trying to make a catch, but couldn't catch up to it on a dropping little line drive flare off the bat of Parker Smith. It's 3-1. Runner at first base and 1 out for Gentry Keith, who was struck out twice. There goes the runner. Keith squares around, shows bunt. Fastball low and outside. Throw to second base is a little bit low, and it scoots off of Parker Smith.
I think he's hurt.
He's hurt. First. Yeah, ball may have came up and got him in the head or face.
May have hit him. He's down on one knee at second base.
It's the 101st stolen base of the season for Wayne County. Parker Smith's 20th in 20 attempts, but he's down right now at second base, as Rick said. And
he'd been at third right now. Had he not gotten, I don't know where it hit him in the face or head or somewhere.
Josh Bartley is out to check on Smith, who's sitting on the second base bag right now.
Rowe's throw was low and it bounced.
That is the second stolen base of the inning for Wayne County. Smith is up, appears to be
okay.
okay.
It looks like maybe his ankle or something, way he's shaking it.
Yeah, it looked like at first he came up, was kind of holding the side of his face. When the ball bounced up, I thought maybe he clipped him in the head area, but you're right, he's kind of flexing his right leg, moving it up and down.
Maybe what hit, you know, you get hit in the shin, the ankle, anything like that, that's going to knock the wind out of you. Well, they've run twice on Rowe, and both throws have not been the best. They didn't get him. Of course, they got a big jump, too. Action in the bullpen for Wayne County. Double barrel.
1-0 to Keith, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike at a breaking ball.
Got a lefty and a righty up.
Going to be tough to see those numbers out there in that bullpen in the far left field corner, especially when the numbers are the same color as the jersey. 1 ball and 1 strike to Gentry Keith. That's pitch number 81 will be on its way from Caden Patterson. Felix Plateward, the 1-1, low and outside. Good stop by Rowe, who kicks it away and then chases the baseball down before Parker Smith can take off. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
They got a guy right behind him to try to be their protector, because both those catchers got their backs to the play, so they won't know if the ball's coming or not at them.
Willow scored 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Wayne County's responded with 1 here in the top of the 6th. The 2-1 low and outside. Good backhand stop by Carson Rowe. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. There is no action in Boyle County's bullpen. As the Wayne County dugout chants ball 4. Patterson a pitch away from issuing his 4th walk of the game. He comes set from the stretch, eyes second base, and kicks and delivers a 3-1, swing and a miss. Even foul tipped either way. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Been a dandy here so far between Boyle and Wayne County in the opening round of the 12th Region Tournament. Somerset East Jessamine play after this game. The winner of this one has the winner of Somerset East Jessamine scheduled for tomorrow night. The 3-2 time is called as Keith is granted time as he steps out. Patterson went ahead and through that time. And now we do have some action down there in Boyle County's bullpen. It's Landon Parnas who's getting warmed up. Again, what Coach Blair wants is Patterson to finish this game off, obviously, with the Boyle County
At least
win.
get through this inning.
And
at least.
See what they do in the bullpen as Parnas is starting to get warmed up. Full count 3-2 to Keith. Fastball low and outside, ball 4. And now the tying run is at first base. On the walk to Gentry Keith. Runners at first and second. And 1 out for Wayne County for Caleb Sargent.
Number 14, Caleb Sargent.
3, 4, 5, and 6 in Wayne County's order before this inning, Rick. A combined 0 for 8 with 8 strikeouts.
Patterson would like nothing better than to have a pitcher's best friend right here.
We've seen the Rebels turn a couple of double plays this season. Here's Caleb Sargent, center fielder who bats in the 5-hole. Turns around, shows bunt, gets it down in front of the plate, and now they say foul ball. May have came up and got Sargent getting out of the right-hand batter's box. No balls and 1 strike. Back to our Major League Baseball trivia question of the game, Rick. John Drake actually texted me the guy, not only who he knows who finished first in the 80s in home runs, but behind him in second place with home runs in the 1980s decade was Dale Murphy. Murphy hit 308 of them. The guy I'm talking about hit, what was it, 313 is what I said?
313.
313 of them in the 80s. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball is in there.
Yep.
0-2 to Caleb Sargent.
What team did you say he played for?
I didn't tell you the team.
Oh, I thought you did.
That would really give it to you. But you know he's in the National League. That cuts the teams in half.
Oh, boy.
No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball gets stopped by a row. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Been a busy week and weekend of baseball for Boyle County. The middle school team played in the semi-state at Lindsey Wilson on Saturday, lost to South Warren. I believe the final score was 1-0 in that game, a pitcher's duel between Boyle County, the Eagles, and South Warren. 1-2 fastball is over the inside corner, and they called it a strike 3. I don't know if it was over the inside corner or not, but it looked a lot more inside because Patterson missed his spot. Rowe was set up over the outside part of the bag, and the ball tailed in over the inside. And Caden Patterson fortunate to get a strikeout there. It's strikeout number 13 for Caden Patterson and a big second out for the Rebels starting sophomore. And the 2-out batter is Riley Jones, who again is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. At second base is Parker Smith. At first base is Gentry Keith. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, 3-1 Rebels lead, but 2-on for Wayne County. Outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Mentioned that Boyle County has the 2nd longest streak in the 12th region, not giving up double-digit runs in a game. That streak is up to 41 consecutive games. If you go back to last season, the Rebels gave up double-digit runs. 1-0 breaking ball, fouled off into the mid of Carson Rowe. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm going to need another clue, another hint.
Okay.
I'm just drawing a blank.
I'm trying to see if I can give you a hint that wouldn't just
without just
completely
giving
it away, because
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
I don't think it's John Drake. That's not the answer. Wasn't John.
No, John only hit 307 home runs.
Oh,
in the 80s.
okay. Well, that's what threw me. I knew he was getting close there.
He was right behind Dale Murphy.
Okay, yeah.
He finished 3rd. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch number 91 from Patterson. Breaking ball is in there. Called strike, and it's 1-2 to Jones.
Well, I'd go right back inside again. He's going to get that inside call.
And it's the 2nd time over the last 2 batters where maybe it was over the inside corner, but it looks a lot more inside when you miss your spot. We'll see if Patterson can get 1 more. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Riley Jones. 2 on and 2 outs. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Patterson is out of a jam. 14 strikeouts for Caden Patterson. We're through 5.5. Wayne County gets 1, but they leave 2 on. It's Boyle 3, Wayne County 1 on Z105.
Whether you're looking for affordable lunch specials with coworkers or in the mood for a delicious dinner with family and friends, your Danville Applebee's offers dining options you'll love. For delivery, call 859-936-7400. That's 936-7400 for a list of delivery options. Try the new and improved takeout car side to go. Simply order online, schedule your pickup time, and get it in the designated to-go spaces. Always eating good in the neighborhood. You'll enjoy Applebee's on the Danville Bypass.
Towering over Soaky Mountain Water Park sits an 8-story drop down a twisted path of raging currents. Introducing Raptor's Rage. 6 courageous souls ride together to brave the twists, turns, and zero-gravity drops. It's not just a raft ride. It's an initiation, a test of family, friends, and fortitude. Raptor's Rage at Soaky Mountain Water Park. Now open. Learn more at SoakyMountainWaterPark.com.
Wayne County trails Boyle County 3-1 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard on Z105, and the home plate umpires having a spirited discussion with some fans, which you don't often see.
Yeah, they said want to be consistent. He's been explaining. He said, I've been consistent.
Yeah, one of them said, I've been an umpire for 15 years, and the home plate umpire is saying, well, this doesn't mean it's a strike or this and that, and now the first base umpire comes over and has his home plate umpire's back and looks Wayne County's side.
Wait for him to say something.
Quite honestly, I haven't seen much where the home plate umpire engages in a discussion with the fans.
Well, he's been listening, obviously.
Apparently has. Bottom half of the 6th, and Owen Wheeler will lead off this one. Wheeler, Rowe, and Jarnigan, 6, 7, and 8 due up in the bottom half of the 6th. Wheeler is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout today. First pitch to Wheeler is a little bit low and inside, 1 ball and no strikes. I've had now, Rick, 3 people text me the correct answer. 2 of them text, 1 of them tweeted at me. Chris Hollis got it right, and the Big Daddy Bertram listening to us as well got it right. 1-0 is right down the middle, 1 ball and 1 strike. Will County up 3-1 here in the bottom half of the 6th. 1-1 to Wheeler. That one's right in there, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
The umpire said, you call it better, you'll be out here. So I could. He's got a long fuse at home plate umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Wheeler. Breaking ball swung and missed. Well, Parker Smith has pitched to Jim as well for Wayne County as he strikes out his 8th batter. Down goes Wheeler for the 2nd time. It's a backward K, and the one-out batter is Carson Rowe.
Some umpires wouldn't have given that much leeway. They would have thrown him out.
Here you go, Rick. Here's maybe an extra hint for you. This player is this team's all-time, probably all-time best player.
Yeah.
We'll give you some more hints after this first pitch to Carson Rowe. That one's high. 1 ball and no strikes to the Boyle County backstop, who's 0 for 1 today, a walk and a strikeout. He leads the team in defensive WAR, wins above replacement, in home runs, 548 of them on his career. RBIs, runs scored, total bases, walks, extra base hits. Rowe grounds that one up the middle, past the pitcher, but over Gentry, sidearms to first base in time for out number 2. 4-3 ground out, 2 up and 2 down. In the bottom half of the 6th, here's Cole Jarnigan.
The second baseman, number 33.
Times on base, he reached base 3,820 times.
Oh, no, that'll give it
to
me.
Team.
Hey.
And also been mentioned a gazillion times as Major League Baseball's potentially best third baseman ever. That should give it away to you. First pitch to Jarnigan is over the outside, off the outside corner, ball 1.
His middle name's Jack.
It is.
Won several gold gloves, too.
1 ball and no strikes to Jarnigan. That one's high, 2-0.
Michael Jack Schmidt.
Yeah, Schmitty is the correct answer. He leads the Phillies in basically every category except wins above replacement WAR. He trails Chase Utley and Jimmy Rollins in that category for the Phillies. Over the outside corner with a 2-0 fastball. It's 2-1. Jarnigan walked and has flown out today. He's 0 for 1 and wants time and gets time granted. Wayne County wants to hold Boyle County here and see if they can score at least 2 runs in the top of the 7th to try to keep this game going. Jarnigan sees a 2-1. That's outside and high. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Boyle still got action in the bullpen. Nothing going on in Wayne County. Obviously, they're sticking with him.
Got Rayleigh Joe Mathis here in the broadcast booth now, the broadcast table.
She going to make her debut on the radio tomorrow?
Maybe so. We put her to work yesterday at the station. 3-1. Jarnigan takes a fastball over the outside corner. It's a called strike. 3-2 the count. Hard to argue with the start. Parker Smith has given Wayne County and kept them in this game, and we'll see if he can get one more strikeout. 3-2. Blue towards the left side, overs the shortstop on one hop. Goes to first base in time for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, nothing doing. Wayne County needs 2 in the top of the 7th, and we'll see if Caden Patterson gets the call to try to work a complete game. As he walks out of the dugout, he does indeed. Patterson on the mound. For Wayne County, they show by 2. They'll send up 7, 8, and 9 in the top half of the 7th on Z105.
So creamy it melts in your mouth. Mom Blakeman's candy.
Mom Blakeman's has made the world's best cream pull candy, and we have been making potato candy. We ship all over the world and have it in many retail stores. You are welcome to stop by our shop in Lancaster to sample or purchase any of our 7 flavors of cream pull candy and potato candy. We have a variety of tubs and tins available. Visit our website at momblakeman'scandy.com or call 800-542-4607.
Serving Boyle County seniors a gathering place.
Our Meals on Wheels program is designed for seniors 60 and up in Boyle County who struggle with food insecurity. If you think you may be eligible, call us at 859-236-2070, thegatheringplace.org, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more info.
Serving Boyle County seniors a gathering place.
Connor Hinkle, Cooper Stockton, and Micah Burchett are the 3 due up for Wayne County. Caden Patterson has thrown 92 pitches and trying to work a complete game.
7, 8, 9.
14 strikeouts so far and send Boyle County to the region semifinals. First pitch fastball burns just off the inside corner. 1 ball and no strikes. As Rick said, 7, 8, and 9.
This is where you want to go after. You do not want Gregory back up there.
That one's right in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Parnas continues to get loose in Boyle County's bullpen, though. That is not what Adam Blair wants to do, to go to Parnas. He wants Patterson to finish this one off. 1-1 is low and inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Reason being, Parnas has been your number 2 all year long. You could potentially save him for a game tomorrow if you want to go with Parnas, or maybe even, Kyler Klotch is out there at shortstop, who's thrown some pretty good relief appearances for the Rebels this year. 2-1, chop towards short. Klotch in on 2 hops. Fields, gloves, throws, 1 gone.
Made that look easy, and it wasn't because he was getting out on the run.
6-3 ground out, and 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 7th. The Rebels are 2 outs away. Here's Cooper Stockton, who was struck out looking. He's also walked today.
Looks like they're all going to hit for themselves. 7, 8, 9, Joe. Burchett's on deck.
Patterson looks plateward towards Carson Rowe. Will turn and deliver a first pitch breaking ball. That's a little bit below the knees for ball 1. Patterson has crossed the 1,000 pitch mark this season, as has Parker Smith. Both of them have in this game.
Oh.
Fastball called strike. It's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here in the top of the 7th, 1 out, the 1-1. Fastball lifted right-hand side, way up into the sky, and back behind Boyle County's crowd over to our right, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 14 strikeouts for Caden Patterson, Rick.
Pretty good stat line.
And I think if you were to ask Adam Blair, Caden's going to give you 14 strikeouts today. You going to take that?
Yeah, he's not through yet.
Yeah. Not through yet. He's a pitch away from getting strikeout number 15. 1-2 count to Stockton. That one's low and outside. Good eye by Cooper Stockton, the Wayne County third baseman. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cooper made a good play earlier in this game to hold Boyle County runners on base as he threw across the diamond in a good stretch there by Hinkle at first. That one is high and inside, but a called strike 3 over the inside corner. You're right, Rick, he's not done yet. Strikeout number 15 for Caden Patterson. And Wayne County's down to their final batter, potentially in Micah Burchett. And if you're Micah, your thought is get on any way you can.
Yep, yeah, with Gregory coming up.
You got to have the guy in the on-deck circle hit for a chance to tie the game with 1 swing. And Burchett has gone 0 for 2. Grounds that one. Weakly
Foul.
first base side bounces off of him. It's a foul ball
Patterson
regardless.
goes racing over there just in case that thing took a spin back in.
No balls and 1 strike to Micah Burchett, the Wayne County designated hitter at 203 on the year. No home runs, 12 driven in. He's one of the seniors on this Cardinal team.
Good job by Wheeler not to commit, because if both of them, pitcher and the first baseman, go after that ball, you're in trouble.
0-1 off the fist, back behind home plate. And now Burchett is down 0-2. And the ball back behind the umpire. Carson Rowe turned around, found it, and now Gregory from the on-deck circle does a good deed and chases that baseball down. And Patterson is
wiping that ball off with
wiping the ball off of the dirt, trying to get a better grip on it, and there's a pitch away from strikeout number 16 and sending the Rebels to the region semifinals tomorrow evening. He's sent down 4 straight. No balls and 2 strikes to Micah Burchett. Patterson kicks and delivers the 0-2. That ball is hit towards shallow right field. Jarnigan is in the grass, makes the catch for out number 3. A 15-strikeout gem by Caden Patterson. The Rebels are moving on. 3-1 over Wayne County. They got a date tomorrow night in the region semis against either Somerset or East Jessamine. We'll break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for Rebel Baseball Z105.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Lease a new 25 GMC Canyon Elevation package for only $199 per month for 24 months. $43.79 plus first payment, taxes and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock M25441. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lee's Famous Recipe's been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's Famous Recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South 4th.
Hello, I'm Danya Saylor of Farmers National Bank's Stanford branch. We're excited to support our schools and cheer students on in the classroom and playing fields. We are proud to offer school-themed debit cards. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
If you want the purest, cleanest, freshest, best tasting water, head to the spring. Climax Pure Spring Water. What makes it better? Their water percolates through ancient sandstone bedrock, filtered to create its crisp, fresh, pure state. The water is then extracted from the underground at 55 degrees and bottled in their state-of-the-art plant. It's available in 3- and 5-gallon bottles. To have Climax Spring Water delivered to the front door of your home or office, call 606-256-4142. 606-256-4142, or go online to kingbottling.com. Enjoy the taste. Climax Spring Water, safe, pure, and good for you.
Folks, the Memorial Day sale is going on now through the end of May at Mattresses and More, located in Southland Plaza right next to Ace Hardware. Right now, you save up to 30% off on all new merchandise arriving weekly. That includes mattresses, bedroom suits, living room suits, recliners, and so much more. Again, this Memorial Day sale through the end of May, come in and get it now and save up to 30% off. Also, get 12 months same as cash with your good credit at Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza, Houstonville Road, Danville.
Joe Mathis alongside Radio Rick. 3-1 is the final. Boyle County over Wayne County in a game that lasted 1 hour and 35 minutes in a pitcher's duel between Parker Smith and Caden Patterson. And it didn't get much better than what we saw here this morning into the afternoon hours, Rick, between these two. But it was Caden Patterson who was absolutely untouchable at times. We've seen some good pitching performances in the 13-plus years we've called high school baseball. I can't remember a 15-strikeout performance. And Caden Patterson gave that to Boyle County, the biggest game of the year, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 15 Ks in the region quarterfinals. Right?
I don't think there was maybe more than 2 balls that were hit hard at all, either off of him. Obviously, the first base hit, but it was roped, a couple of them. But he had command of everything. That pitch was just moving. And, it's a shame because their pitcher just pitched his guts out as well.
Parker Smith.
Smith he matched him just about pitch for pitch, but Boyle County got the clutch hit when they needed him.
It took for both Boyle and Wayne County 3 times to the lineup, and once they got, or I guess 2 times, once they got to that 3rd time, that was when Klotch got the RBI double. That was when Perry worked the walk. That was when Ethan Milburn had the 2-run double. And even the same thing for Wayne County. 3rd time through the lineup there in the top half of the 6th for Wayne County. They got the walk to Gregory. They got the single to Parker Smith. They got another walk. So they started seeing things better the 3rd time through. But it was Caden Patterson who was just a little bit more untouchable than Parker Smith was this morning. 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts for Parker Smith. Wayne County season ends at 13-16. Boyle County season rolls on at 26-8. And they'll take on Somerset or East Jessamine tomorrow. And either one of those teams is going to be a fun one tomorrow night. Somerset is a couple games under 500, but they've had a lot of injuries this year, starting to get healthy. And then East Jessamine, every time Boyle and East Jessamine play, it's some sort of weird game. Yep. So you can, whatever happens tomorrow, whoever wins the next game in this region tournament, whoever Boyle plays, is going to be a fun one tomorrow night. And we'll be there for it tomorrow night. Of course, weather permitting. Right now, weather doesn't look real great for tomorrow, but you know, we looked at the weather for Memorial Day Monday last week, and today didn't look great early on. And now it ends up being a great day.
Get some rain here, but
for baseball and softball. So Boyle County wins game number 1. The host moves on to the region semifinals in a game again that lasted 1 hour and 30. I think it was 1 hour 35 minutes, so 1 hour 34 earlier, but 1 hour 35 minutes, and saw a Caden Patterson 15 strikeout game to move the Rebels on. What we do now, Rick, is we're going to pack up, head back to the station, maybe do a little prep work for our softball game coming up later on tonight as Boyle County and Mercer County will play at 6:30 tonight, and a game we'll have on Z105 in the 12th Region quarterfinals in softball from Southwestern High School. Our thanks to Jason Wilder on studio controls. Our thanks to Robert Wagner, our general manager, Radio Rick on color commentary and stats, and our thanks to you for listening the old-fashioned way on Z105 WRNZ FM or the new-fashioned way, hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX. Final score, Boyle County 3, Wayne County 1. The Rebel season continues to tomorrow night on the Hometown Radio Network. God bless, and we'll talk to you all in about 6 hours from Southwestern High School right here on Z105.
High school sports on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Whitaker Bank, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Farmers National Bank, Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, CC Auto Parts and Service, Essity, First Financial Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Linda Wilson Realty, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Morris Baseball Academy, Nesco Resources, Community Trust Bank, Sutton Pharmacy. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network and heard live around the world on internet-connected devices everywhere at hometownlive.net.